Johnson M1941 pistol, $8,000. The Johnson M1941 rifle, designed by Melvin Johnson, was an ambitious attempt to create a semi-auto rifle for military use during World War II. While it had some innovative features, it also suffered from several drawbacks, which led to its inclusion on lists of firearms considered among the worst ever made. One of the notable features of the Johnson M1941 rifle was its short recoil operating system. This system allowed for a faster rate of fire compared to other rifles of the time. Additionally, the rifle had a 10-round rotary mag, which provided a higher ammunition capacity than many of its contemporaries. However, the gun faced several significant challenges. One of the main issues was its complexity. The rifle had numerous moving parts, and its design required meticulous maintenance to keep it functioning properly. This complexity made it difficult to field strip and clean, posing challenges for soldiers in combat situations where time and resources were limited. Another drawback of the rifle was its weight. Weighing around 10 pounds, it was significantly heavier than other rifles of the period. The added weight made it cumbersome to carry and handle, affecting the maneuverability of soldiers on the battlefield. Production and logistical issues also plagued the rifle. The rifle was more expensive to produce compared to the other rifles, and the manufacturing process was complex. This resulted in limited production numbers and difficulties in scaling up for mass production to meet military demand. Sten gun, $150. The Sten gun, officially known as the Sten submash gun, was a British firearm developed and used during World War II. While it played a significant role in the war effort and was appreciated for its simplicity and low production cost, it is often criticized for its design flaws and shortcomings, earning it a place on lists of the worst guns ever made. The Sten gun was designed as a cheap and quickly produced submash gun to arm British and Commonwealth forces. Its main selling point was its simplicity, which allowed for rapid production and ease of use. The firearm featured a simple blowback operation and fired from an open bolt. However, the simplicity of the Sten gun also contributed to its issues. The firearm lacked refinement and suffered from numerous reliability problems. The manufacturing process prioritized speed over precision, resulting in inconsistent quality control. This led to variations in performance and reliability between individual guns. One of the most common issues with the Sten gun was its tendency to jam. The open bolt design combined with loose tolerances made it susceptible to dirt, debris, and fouling, causing malfunctions and stoppages. Soldiers often had to regularly clean and maintain the firearm to keep it operational. Additionally, the Sten gun had a reputation for poor accuracy. Its basic sights and lack of a stock meant that it was primarily intended for short-range engagements. The absence of a stock also made it difficult to control during sustained fire, further affecting accuracy and maneuverability. The Sten gun's construction materials were another point of criticism. RSC M1917, $4,500. The RSC M1917, also known as the RSC Model 1917, was a French semi-auto rifle developed during World War I. While it was an innovative design for its time, it faced several challenges and limitations that have led to its inclusion on lists of firearms considered among the worst ever made. The RSC M1917 was one of the first practical semi-auto rifles to see combat. It featured a gas-operated system that utilized a long-stroke piston and a tilting bolt design. The rifle had a 5-round detachable mag and fired the 8mm Lebel cartridge, the standard French ammunition of the time. However, the RSC M1917 suffered from a number of drawbacks that impacted its effectiveness on the battlefield. One of the main concerns was its reliability. The rifle was prone to jamming and malfunctions, particularly in adverse conditions or when subjected to dirt and debris. The complex gas-operated system and the tilting bolt design were more susceptible to fouling and required meticulous maintenance to keep the rifle functioning reliably. Another significant drawback of the RSC M1917 was its weight and balance. The rifle was heavy compared to other contemporary weapons, which made it cumbersome to carry and maneuver, especially for extended periods of time. The weight distribution also affected the handling and stability of the rifle, making it more challenging for soldiers to aim and fire accurately. M3 Submash Gun Grease Gun, $200. The M3 Submash Gun, commonly known as the Grease Gun, was a .45 ACP submash gun developed by the United States during World War II. While it served a purpose and saw extensive use in the war, it is often criticized for its design flaws and limitations, making it a firearm that many consider not worth purchasing. One of the main criticisms of the M3 submash gun is its build quality and overall construction. The gun was hastily designed and produced using stamped metal parts, resulting in a firearm that felt cheap and lacked durability. The overall fit and finish were subpar, and the gun was prone to developing loose or rattling components over time. This compromised its reliability and longevity. Another significant drawback of the M3 submash gun was its ergonomics. The design was not user-friendly, and the firearm lacked features that would enhance usability and control. The stock was short and uncomfortable, making it challenging to shoulder and stabilize the weapon during firing. The absence of a proper pistol grip further added to the discomfort and limited the shooter's ability to control recoil. Furthermore, the M3 submash gun had reliability issues. The weapon was known to jam frequently, particularly if not properly maintained or if exposed to dirt and debris. Its open bolt design also made it susceptible to fouling, reducing its reliability in harsh environments or prolonged use. The accuracy of the M3 submash gun was another concern. Its simple sights and lack of a stock that could be extended or adjusted limited its effective range and made it primarily suitable for close-quarters combat. The firearm's loose tolerances and substandard barrel quality further contributed to its lack of accuracy. Arisaka Type 99 Rifle, $650. The Arisaka Type 99 rifle, specifically the early models, refers to a bolt-action rifle used by the Imperial Japanese Army during World War II. While the Type 99 rifle had some notable features, the early models, in particular, are often criticized for various design flaws and limitations. One of the main issues with the early models of the Type 99 rifle was their overall quality and manufacturing inconsistencies. As the war progressed, Japan faced resource shortages and increased production demands, which led to a decline in quality control. This resulted in variations in fit and finish, with some rifles exhibiting poor craftsmanship and less reliable components. Another drawback of the early Type 99 rifles was their excessive weight. The rifles were relatively heavy, weighing around 9 to 10 pounds, which made them less maneuverable and fatiguing for soldiers to carry for extended periods. This hindered their effectiveness in combat situations that required quick movement and agility. Additionally, the Type 99 rifle suffered from inadequate sights and poor accuracy. The early models were equipped with simple iron sights that were difficult to adjust and lacked precision. This made it challenging for soldiers to aim accurately at longer ranges, limiting the rifle's effective engagement distance. The H&R self-loading pistol, $650. The H&R self-loading pistol, also known as the H&R Model 1915 or the Hamden pistol, was a semi-auto handgun produced by the Harrington and Richardson Arms Company in the early 20th century. While it was an innovative design for its time, the H&R self-loading pistol faced several challenges and issues that contributed to its reputation as a problematic firearm. One of the primary concerns with the H&R self-loading pistol was its reliability. The pistol suffered from frequent malfunctions, including failures to feed, extract, and eject cartridges. These issues were often attributed to the gun's complex and temperamental recoil-operated system, which relied on the interaction of various parts to function properly. The reliability problems made the pistol unreliable and potentially dangerous in critical situations. Another drawback of the H&R self-loading pistol was its construction quality. The pistol was manufactured using low-quality materials, including cast zinc alloy frames and poorly finished components. These subpar materials and craftsmanship contributed to issues such as cracked frames, loose parts, and premature wear, negatively impacting the durability and longevity of the firearm. Additionally, the ergonomics and handling of the H&R self-loading pistol were not well regarded. The grip design and overall balance of the pistol were often criticized, making it uncomfortable and challenging to shoot accurately. The trigger pull was heavy and inconsistent, further affecting accuracy and shootability. Smith & Wesson Sigma Series pistols, $350. The Smith & Wesson Sigma Series pistols, specifically the early models, were a line of semi-auto handguns introduced by Smith & Wesson in the 1990s. While they were intended to be affordable alternatives to other popular polymer-framed pistols, The early models of the Sigma series faced significant criticism and are often regarded as problematic firearms. One of the main concerns with the early models of the Smith & Wesson Sigma series pistols was their poor quality and lack of reliability. The manufacturing standards and quality control of these pistols were not up to par with other firearms on the market. Users reported frequent malfunctions, including failures to feed, extract, and eject cartridges, as well as issues with the trigger and slide. Another drawback of the early Sigma series pistols was their subpar trigger. The trigger pull was often heavy, gritty, and inconsistent, which affected accuracy and shootability. This made it difficult for shooters to achieve precise and consistent shots, leading to frustration and diminished performance. Hi-Point C9 Pistol, $200. The Hi-Point C9 pistol is a semi-auto handgun produced by Hi-Point Firearms. While the C9 is often praised for its affordability and simplicity, it is also criticized for its design, ergonomics, and overall quality, which have led to its inclusion on lists of firearms considered less desirable. One of the primary criticisms of the Hi-Point C9 pistol is its design and aesthetics. The firearm has a bulky and boxy appearance, which many find unappealing. The grip design and overall shape of the pistol are often regarded as uncomfortable and awkward, making it less ergonomic compared to other handguns on the market. Another significant concern with the C9 pistol is its construction and material quality. The firearm is primarily cast of zinc alloy, resulting in a heavy and unbalanced pistol. The weight and balance can make it cumbersome to handle and may affect accuracy and maneuverability. The Hi-Point C9 pistol also faces reliability issues. While some users report satisfactory performance, others have experienced frequent malfunctions, such as failures to feed, extract, and eject cartridges. These reliability concerns can be frustrating and potentially compromise the firearm's functionality in critical situations. Additionally, the C9 pistol's trigger is often criticized for its heavy and gritty pull. The trigger may require significant force to engage, affecting accuracy and overall shooting experience. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.